And so I just woke up not too long ago. I was playing some Guilty Gear, Revelator, and just trying to get wake up and get ready to like start my day of game dev. So this is a game that we're continuing to work on. So for those of you who are on TikTok, watching me on TikTok right now, I'm actually playing this game. I'm actually developing a game here, so I'm actually making this game. So you will see me actually doing artwork tonight. So, the reason I'm doing this artwork is this is the level that we're kind of still working on. This is Zinjin's level. So, if you watch my previous Twitch stream, you'll notice that we were kind of working on this before. Hey, thank you for joining my stream. So, 今はTwitch でゲームプログラミングをやってます。So,私の Twitch ストリームがLinktree でLinktree で見れると思う。Alright, so this is like me making a video game, and this is the level that we're on. This is one of the main characters of my game. So for those of you who don't know, I am a game developer who's living in Yokohama, Japan. So 今私は横浜に住んでるのゲームデベロッパーです。So 今は私はKickstarter ゲームの作り方Twitch で教えてます。So right now, I'm actually making a game that we're actually running a Kickstarter for. So let me take you to that page. So this is our Kickstarter for this game called CDULO Beyond the Outer Rim. So let me go ahead and switch my camera over here. Do my little camera flip. Alright, so this is the game that we're kind of working on right now. It's called CDULO Beyond the Outer Rim, and this is my crowdfunding game, which right now we're trying to raise quite a bit of money for this, and we have like 19 days left. So 今は私はこのゲームがTwitch で作ってます。So あと19日しかないから私はこれからみんなは私のゲームの作り方教えるかなと思ってた。そう、このゲームが私の、自分で作った漫画と、本から聞いてます。そう、この小説は、このゲームの小説はこの2つからの話です。So the game that I'm making on Kickstarter, which we just launched a couple weeks ago, is actually based on my own comics and novels. So you can see some of the screenshots from the game. So これが前に作ったゲームのスクリーンショットです。So このゲームはまだ作り中。So I'm still in the middle of making this game. And so I figured while we were running the Kickstarter, because I don't have a lot of money or resources or budget, I would actually just show people how I'm making the game. So これが今作ってるゲームのキャラクターとか、ほとんどは全部このアートはこのアートは一人で全部作った。そう、これとオンラインストアの商品とか。そう、これから今夜はこのゲームの作り方の続きします。So we're going to continue to make this game in Unity, and I will show you how I'm doing that. So so remember this Kickstarter page, and this game is based on my own series of what is that? Sorry, that's my gum road. Let's get out of here. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of going into this. これはホームページでこのゲームの動画ちょっと見れる。So these are some movies and stuff, some information that you can find about the game that we're going to be working on in Unity. So yes, please stop by, check this out, and you can see what the characters are going to look like in the future. So これは全部大体自分で作ったものです。So これから今夜はこのゲームの作り方を進みます。So we're going to be continuing making this game. So if you like this game, please support our Kickstarter, which you can find over here on Kickstarter.com. It's called, the game that we're making is called CDULO Beyond the Outer Rim. And you can find that in my links above. And also we have an online store. So オンラインストアの商品もあります。自分個人のオンラインストア。Hello, thank you for joining my stream. Alright, so that's kind of a breakdown of what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this back over to me. And I don't like the flip camera on here. So this is my room. So これが私の部屋. This is my room that I am doing most of my game dev from. So I'll let you guys see kind of what I'm working on. And for those of you who are on Twitch, I'm gonna jump back over here into Unity. So moshi yeah, I'm doing like TikTok and Twitch at the same time, so that's why I'm like switching around. Um, So what we're going to be doing today, もしこのゲームの作り方が見たければ、私の Twitch ストリームでいた方がいいと思います。So, 今はこれからこのゲームレベルのアートがやります。So, I'm going to be making like some new art and some new assets for the game level. So, what I'm going to be doing here is just kind of showing you guys how I actually make art for the level. And we're going to be doing that in yeah, so we're going to be doing that in mostly Adobe Animate. So 今はこのゲームレベルのアートの作り方教える。So このキャラクターのイントロレベルこれからやります。So I'm going to be like doing more artwork for this character and this level, and we're going to be putting that into the Unity game that we're working on at the moment, which is this one right here. So これが Unity game kit. So and I'm going to go ahead and try to build out this level tonight. Here's another game that I'm kind of like working on. So これは前に作ったの game. So we're going to be using some of the code from this game in our current game. でもまずはlike art から始めないといけない。So we're going to be working on just building up this level, and I will show you how I do that. So like if you're on the stream, please like check out my Twitch, and like that'll have more details. All right, so let's see. Right, so for you guys who are actually watching me on Twitch, do all of this. I'm not a professional Twitch streamer yet, and I have no cash. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. So yes, please check out my Twitch stream. That'll be like the full details of how I'm actually making this game. And for those of you who are watching my screen right now, you're probably wanting me to get into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop my TikTok stream. So TikTok no minasan arigato. Like thank you for joining. And ぜひ私の Twitch ストリームlike 見てください。これからゲームの作りとゲームの遊び、さっきまでGuilty Gear やりました。So それも結構楽しかった。So I'm gonna keep on like doing game dev, and I'm going to be doing gameplay. Hey, thank you for Taiyaki, to Yu-chan, to George Saru. Hello, thank you for joining my stream. Like, so everybody who's like watching, please, like, I hope that you're having a good time, and I hope that you'll enjoy this, this stream. Hello, hey, what's up? Hey, you man, fam. Okay, and Kitsujo, I remember you. Okay, and Yamamoto, thank you for joining my stream. So like I don't think I can actually show you guys the whole Twitch streaming game dev process, but I am going to go ahead and move my camera over here and maybe like switch it over for you guys. So let's see, let me do my camera flip again. And I'm looking for a good angle so you guys can actually see what I'm working on. Maybe I'll put this like right over here. So 今電気ケーブルがちょっと問題. Yeah, my dinky cable is kind of messed up, so I'll put this right here, see if I can kind of angle it down a little bit and give you guys a view of what I'm working on. This is like my room in here, so I'm like just got Fortnite and everything up here. Or maybe I'll just like put this here so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're going to be taking these art assets that I'm building, and we're going to be putting them into Unity. This is not so bad, actually. So I think I can actually show you guys this. So what I've done is I've been like building out art assets on my in Adobe Animate. And then what we do is we're going to take these art assets and we're going to port them over into Unity. And so like so I like, for example, I was just like making this thing over here. So we're going to be here's like some of my new some of the new art that I'm going to be putting into the game. So for example, this right here. So I'm going to grab this guy and go ahead and まあこれはさっきまで作ったアイスのプラットフォームです。So 例えばこのアイスプラットフォーム、we're going to take this guy and do number 2. I'm going to export this. And then これが前人のレベルだから、さっきのキャラクターのレベルだから、彼の、いや、これが、チームリーダー。前人というの、キャラクター。彼が、このゲームのチームリーダー。そう、彼の最初の、入るの星が結構、激しいのアイス、氷の世界。So, Sinjin, at the beginning of the game, he's actually the team leader. He's going to get dropped off into an ice planet. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that art that I just exported, and let's see what I do with this guy. I think I'd put him over here. Let's see. Yeah, where did I export that thing out to? I gotta find my. I got like a lot of stuff open here. So let me go to my desktop here. Here we go. Ice Platform 2. So this is what we just created, and I'm gonna open this up. Mm, go to Tools. I'm gonna adjust the size a little bit, and right now it's at 12. I'm just gonna like drop this down to like. I tend to import like high um high pixelation and stuff like that. Sorry, not high resolution. And then we're gonna take this platform and I'm gonna come over here, and this is where I want this in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually duplicate this one, right? And so this will be my ice platform 1, and that other ice platform, we have to drag it into the sprites over here. So I'm gonna come here and like go find my sprites. And where's my ice level? So 今使っているのは使っているのゲームエンジンは Unity という。So we're using a game engine called Unity. And here's my level graphics for here. So I'm just gonna grab this that I just saved, this ice platform, and I'm gonna drag it into Unity. I'm going to drag it right here. So 今はこのゲームレベルが作ってるからさっきはこのプロセスは Adobe Animate からものが作ってでその後like a Unity Game Engine にインポートして and then その後 like まあいろいろやるそうこれが興味あれば私の Twitch ストリーム見に来てください。私の Twitch ストリームがlike TikTok のバイオにリンクがあると思います。Alright, so we got this platform right here, and I just duplicated this thing. So I'm gonna grab this in Unity, and I'm just gonna pull this guy over. So as you can see, the reason I do my stuff like this is because I can actually layer it and tile it this way. So I've got Ice Platform 1. We're gonna go with Ice Platform 2. The one that I just created, the one with the purple, right? All right, and so I've already kind of built this out, and we're gonna grab this one, and I want to see which one actually matches better. So I'm gonna grab this one and see how well it matches. Okay, so this one matches better in color, so we're gonna use this. All right, so I'm gonna grab this one, and we're probably gonna swap this bottom one out. But yeah, we're gonna take this ice platform, and we're going to go ahead and play around with the physics body on it. So this does have a physics body. でも今はよく見えないけどここでなんかフィジカルボディがある。そうそれでlike これがないとキャラクターがインタラクションするの時に何もlikeまあ触らない。He can't really touch anything, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and play through this. I'm kind of explaining how physics bodies work in Unity right now, so alright, and this is taking a while because I got a lot of stuff like on, so I've never done like a dual stream on like TikTok or and like what is it Streamlabs before, so まあ、これ結構時間かかってる。Alright, so this is like the first character that we've got. This is Megan. So she's like the default character that I've got in the game, but this is actually going to be his level. So we're going to be playing around with this guy, right? Yep, so this is engine. So now what I was talking about is like we've got this right here. He does have like a little slide animation that he can like pull off right there. And he's got this jump. So we're going to be working to flesh out all of this. Don't worry about the enemies. I'll be like working on them this whole week. Alright. So we got our physics. でも今はこれフィジックスボディがないからlike 彼はこっちで立つことできない。So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. Boom. Alright, you get over there. Alright. So, 今はlike このレベルのアートは結構テンポラリーのアート、like 本物じゃない、今プログラミングまだやってるから、like 完成してるのアートは入れてない。これから入れます。うん。でも、キックスターターは、まだ、like あと19日だから、どこまでこのプログラミングができる、like 私は、like ちょっと見たい。So, yeah, so this is the game that we're working on. So I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna like put this physics buddy on. Hey, みんなこんにちは。ありがとう。like ずっと英語と日本語喋ってるからlike 今私はゲームプログラミング中。So 今日はゲームアートがやってます。So さっき、私はキックスターターがあるだから、でもちょっと私のキックスタークラウドファンディングプロジェクト人数が少ないから、あと19日しかないから、私はもっとlike 人数が増やしたい。だから私はこれから自分のゲームの作り方、Twitch とTikTok で教えます。So, let's see, ちょっと待って。So I'm like, we're still running this, because we're still running this Kickstarter campaign. So, yeah, and we're still needing a lot of help. So I figured, this would be a good time to show people how I'm actually making the game. So ここは私たちの今の Kickstarter でも19人と19日しかない。でも私はlike 新しいのゲームスタジオが作りたい横浜でだからこのゲームが私はゲームとアニメと漫画の小説がある。そう全部作りたい。So the reason why I'm doing this is because we still like have 19 days to go on our Kickstarter campaign, but we don't really have so many backers, and my business partner kind of backed out on me after the campaign launched. So we're still trying to get about like $50,000, but with only 19 days left, there's not so much. So I'm just gonna like keep on making my game and like showing you guys how I'm doing this. This game is part of a much larger universe, as I was explaining earlier. So you can check out my website and check out like what the game will eventually look like and what storylines it's kind of connected to. So これが本当の将来のゲームのキャラクターright? So this is kind of what I'm working on, and so I'm just going to try to like keep on building the game, keep on showing interest in it. If you're interested, you can read the manga and the books that this game actually comes from. So もう完成してるの漫画と本も書いてるからこのゲームと同じの世界それ見た方がいい。So on an online store, you can also check out the online store where we're actually like selling products of these game characters as well. But we need about I think like 2,000 people in order to really get this Kickstarter funded. So for the next 19 days, I'll just be going through showing you my game building process, right? All right, so like この TikTok のストリームはもうそろそろ終わりにします。Twitch と TikTok で同時で同時でlike streaming する初めてだから。So hello, thank you for joining. Hey, what's up, Michael? What's up, Finsrud? How's it going? All right, so I'm streaming on Twitch and on TikTok at the same time, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop the TikTok stream and go back to just kind of focusing on Twitch so I can like kind of put my attention over here. and like I'll continue to build up this level on with Zinja's level. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm making the game, please go to my Twitch stream, which you can find in the link in my bio, I believe, on TikTok, right? Soもしみんなはこのゲームの作り方まだ見たい私の Twitch ストリームを見てください。Alright, so これからこの、TikTok のストリームを終わりにします。これは集中します。Alright, so it was very nice seeing you. Thank you for joining. So we got Mystery Lip, Mystery Lip, and Kun, Nandoka Kun. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that other one. Niku, thank you. Like, thank you for joining my stream. And これからゲームデベロップメントゲームのやり方、ゲームのlike いろいろの PS5 ゲームもこれからやります。よろしくお願いします。So I will be on playing games and I'll be making games for the next 19 days. Please check my stream. My crowdfunding 的に we're looking for 300人. 300人. We need about 300 people at least to get this like crowdfunding campaign like really going. So like 300人どの like どれぐらいのお金でも OK 私のKickstarter ページクラウドファンディングキャンペーンサポートできたらすごく喜びますすごく今頑張ってますから個人でゲーム作ってるから。So I need about like 300 people. Actually, we need about 5,000 people, but I'll be like, we can settle with 300 people at first. I need 300 people to go to my Kickstarter page, like check that out, see if they like it, and like at least like give $10 to it because we're trying to build a full game studio, full game production studio, like with games, animation, and everything. But we really do need your help. So like if you can, like check it out, at least check it out. It's a very good page, and we have lots of good rewards. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one and I will see you guys in a little bit. Well, probably tomorrow with some more gameplay. All right, thank you very much for checking out my stream, and like, please check my Twitch because we're gonna be doing a lot tonight. All right, so ありがとうございます。また後でストリームします。Bye for now. All right. So sorry about that for you guys who are on Twitch. You're probably like wondering what I'm doing. I'm like kind of doing two things at once. Actually three things at once. So give me a second and I'll get back to my game development. Looking for my other headset. Yeah, I'm kind of missing a headset here, so. All right, so yeah, that was just kind of like a little intro for me, like because I'm just now getting into TikTok, so I need to kind of explain what I'm doing there. All right, so for those of you who actually came to watch me build the game, I will be back on that right about now after I plug this thing in. So, like I mentioned before, like I'm not a professional game developer. I, so my purpose for this Kickstarter that I'm actually doing is I want people I want people to get into the game and I want people to like the game. But also like I want people to I'm more of the story guy, so I really want people to like get into the story, like start to see what we're working on, and then I want to be able to hire a team of professionals to actually do this. But right now, like as I mentioned, our Kickstarter page, our Kickstarter campaign isn't really going so well because my partner backed out on me. As soon as we started, like with the actor guy that was that's going to be in the project. Yeah, but once he found out there was going to be a lot more work involved with this, he kind of like jumped ship. So it's just me by myself right now, unless he comes back later. And this is kind of what we're like looking at. It looks like my Twitch stream is a little bit freezing up. Hi, thank you for joining. All right, so this is the game that we're building, and like right, well, that I'm building by myself at the moment. So, all right, so yeah. I will continue to focus on this now. That my TikTok guys are gone. All right. Looks like we got a bit of delay here, though. Quite a bit of delay. Okay. Yeah, I'm checking my Twitch stream right now to see how well this is going. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to like work on this level and like kind of show you guys what I'm doing. So we're like putting in platforms now. So we just like built this platform in Adobe Animate, and I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing out some other assets. Hold on, I just got like something on TikTok. So yeah, it's kind of hard doing both of them at the same time, but you know it's kind of fun as well. So we'll go to the replays. All right, cool. So in Adobe Animate, what we're gonna do now is like in Adobe Animate, we're gonna go ahead and try to create the rest of these things. So these are going to be like the platforms that our characters are walking on. Okay. So let's see. Let me jump back over here. All right. So we're in this level right here. And I'm going to go ahead and lock all of these up except for the top 2 layers. All right. So we've already got this right here. I'm going to use relatively the same colors, and then we can switch them up if necessary. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a box. I'm going to turn this off. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to use this white first. Okay. And the way I tend to do stuff is I tend to do like a box animation. So I'm just going to draw a box here. And then I'm going to go ahead and make this into a symbol. And we're going to turn it down here. And at first I generally don't use white. So I'll use like a color that that is not in the actual graphic. Okay. So cool. All right. And let me blow this up. Not that damn much. Alright, so yeah. So I've got like you know, this little log thing that we're going to be using as a walking point for him. Alright, cool. So this is gonna be like our little log thing, and I'm just gonna like, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna like take this and add another layer on top of it. Right, and this will be our white part. So I've locked the bottom layer. I'm gonna cut this in half. Right. Actually, I could do that up further. Right. So now we got our little log half part. And I'm gonna grab this brush right here, and I'm just gonna kind of just go along the lines here. Yeah, I don't really like drawing with the mouse, but you know, since I do a lot of my other art on iPad. Okay, and this is just gonna be kind of like you know, I'm not following the lines exactly or anything. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And let's see what else. I'm gonna get rid of this part over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so, I mean, for this stuff, you know, like since we're just making the temporary graphic, it doesn't have to be perfect at first. Right, so something like this, make sure it looks like the ice is kind of going over it. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here we go. And now that we've got this right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this, grab the paint bucket and fill in this bottom half. All right, there we go. There we have our new walk platform. Yay! That was actually pretty quick and easy. All right, it's not that simple. We got like a little bit more work to do here. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot. One thing I didn't do, I locked it. Yeah. All right, so let me go back to the bottom layer and grab this one. All right, and I knew something was screwed up. So, so I'm just gonna drag this down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I screwed that up, sorry. Alright. Getting kind of sleepy. Alright, back out here. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this look a little bit rounded over here. Alright, yeah, that should be a pretty decent looking log. So we're just kind of making the platforms for him to walk on at the moment. Okay, and now that that one's done, what I can do is I can go ahead and give this one an outline, actually. So I'm going to jump over here to this, go ahead and put the alpha all the way up to 100. Okay. All right. There we go. Right, so we'll give that one here. I'll go ahead and draw another line right under here. So, you know, like when I'm doing streams, I tend to get like a little bit like serious or focused, I guess. So, like, if you guys have any like questions or comments or something like that, or if the stream isn't working, like, let me know. You know, otherwise I'm just gonna be like just talking to myself while I'm kind of doing this. Right, and I'll put something here to make it look a little bit more loggy. Right, cool, cool, cool. All right, now, so color-wise, I think we can go ahead and copy. I think we can go ahead and like you know, switch the colors over for this. Actually, I might want to add another like a couple of another layer to this and add a couple more lines to it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that'll look a little bit better, I think. All right, so and also I'm gonna copy this top layer as well. Oh shit, I meant like duplicate that. Um, okay, so I'm duplicating this one because what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the one right below it and drop it down a little bit. And now this is where we're gonna get into our coloring. So for the very top one, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to completely white. And if you watch my previous stream, you've seen me do this before, so it's like a pretty standard. Just like use the ghost colors for the actual development, and then use your solid colors for the you know, turn your solid colors on once you have everything kind of the way you want it. All right. So there we go. That'll give us our nice little ice looking cover for this log. All right, and then for the bottom one, we'll need to change that. What color was I using before? I don't want everything to be purple, that's for sure. So I think I have another brown here. Yeah, I don't want everything too brown because this is like this planet is supposed to look pretty cold, right? So I will go ahead and which color am I going to use for you? Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like cold, almost kind of lifeless looking like planet. So you don't want to do like too much one. And I think that's a little bit too not too gray, but we'll see. All right, yeah, so I'll use this one just for now. All right, and same thing. So I'm gonna grab this guy. Go ahead and like maybe shrink it down a little bit. I tend to do that later though. So I'm gonna go ahead and export this out, and I'll put this as ice log. Now, I know that it's probably better to use sprite sheets. So we are gonna be using sheets later. Right now, I'm just kind of like laying out the levels, and then what I'm gonna do, like I said, is I want to have professionals who can actually who are much better at making the game than I am. I actually work on this later while I work on the animation and the actual story and stuff like that, right? But hold on. But since I don't have that available at the moment, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just doing a demo of this game. Oh, hold on. That's ice platform. I'll put ice log 1. Right, so this will be iSolve 1, and we'll go ahead and save this. But like I said, I'm not exactly the best game programmer. I'm just kind of doing this because I have to, because I don't have any money to pay anybody at the moment, which is what my Kickstarter is for. All right, so I'm going to open this up, and we're going to make, later we're just going to make sprite sheets out of all of this and make everything a lot easier. I'm just trying to see what I want and what I don't want in it. I always put this at 12, so... to make it like a very look pretty good and pretty smooth in the game. All right. So we have like these two ice platforms. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first ice platform that we've got here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and turn that into a prefab, I think, because I don't want to have like too many. And then we'll just like switch the we'll turn it into a prefab, and then we'll just switch the graphics on it like later. So this will be our standard ice platform here. I'm gonna go ahead and route this down here into environment for this level. All right, cool. All right, so I've got these right here. This is going to be the default one, and this is just going to be kind of like a backup. And I'm still kind of like in the air of if I want to keep, which color I want to keep. So but right now we have a new platform, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this one, and I'm going to change the graphic to ice. What was that? Ice mountain, ice. Did I drag that shit in here? Oh, that's right. I haven't dragged it in there yet. That's why. So, like, why is this not showing up? Okay, so let's go ahead and. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that? Ice log. I'm getting sleepy, so I can't really remember what I've done and what I haven't. Okay, no, I haven't dragged it in there yet. So that could be a problem. All right, so yeah, I just saved it, but I haven't dragged it in. So I'll go ahead and drag this in here to level graphics. Right. Cool, cool, cool. So now I can like go up over here and grab the ice log. Boom. All right, and we'll go ahead and move him out. Where'd he go? I just clicked on something that I shouldn't have. Hello. Yeah, ice platform 2. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this is the ice log. It was kind of hidden behind the other one. And actually, I kind of like this color better. Okay, yeah, I might actually change change this one to this color. All right. So we've got our new ice log, but if you'll notice that it has a physical body on it that doesn't really match. So you can see this light green. This is because it's got a polygon collider on it. So we're going to get rid of this polygon collider. I'm just going to show you what it looks like right now. So the character would actually be running on top of this. So we don't want that polygon collider. We'll go ahead and actually get rid of this. So we'll go to here and remove component. All right, and then we're just going to add a simple box collider to this because we don't need to overcomplicate this one that much. So box collider 2D. All right, cool. And we're going to have to edit this box collider. So for a lot of the platforms, what I am doing is I'm making sure that I'm making sure to give the player a little bit of ability to run under them. This is light green, so it's really hard to see. So I'm just going to put this right here. And then the other side, I'm going to put it right here. Yeah. So that'll be the walkable area. And if you'll notice, like the green isn't the box collider isn't extending past here. So the reason I'm putting it right around here is because I want the character to have space to like run or slide under these things. All right, so that's kind of what we're doing right here. Let me go ahead and restart my music. I'm also getting kind of hungry. All right, so you have our first ice platform 3, I guess. All right, and this one's kind of small, so we're going to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, so maybe something like this. All right, cool, cool, cool. And let's make sure that Zinjin can run over this and slide and do whatever he needs to. All right, so I'll put this right around here, and we'll go ahead and do a save on it and play. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of building up the elements that I actually want in the level. So like, you know, and all of these graphics, like I said, are, what you're seeing right now is like kind of temporary until we get like the feel and like where we want the engine to go, like, and what kind of obstacles. And then like once we get his obstacles and stuff built, then we're going to start working on his actual monsters. So I've got like, got some monsters that I've kind of designed for this already that I want to kind of put into his level or whatnot. And remember that we are building this for a Kickstarter, so like while my game is kind of loading up, like I'll take you back to the Kickstarter page. We need to get this funded, so in order to get this funded, we need about 5,000 people. But like, you know, like 3,000 people is like 300 people is a good start. Because like we got 19 days and we're not really getting so much traction, you know, because like I said, my business partner kind of dropped out of this once he found out that it was going to be a little bit more work than he anticipated. You know, like it wasn't just going to be an easy like, hey, we're here and get funded kind of thing. So he just kind of like bounced on me. So it's just me like promoting this by myself now, even though this guy is in the like the video. So here's our campaign video. I haven't shown that to you guys yet. So yeah, you know, just come stop by our campaign, like check it out, and you can see like who we've got in here, like what we've got planned for it, what I've already built into the game, and also you can check out the rewards, and you know, you can check out my business partner and like you know, see some of his stuff. I'm doing everything from this little tiny room in here, so yeah. So definitely, yeah. So here's my business partner. He's not really been so active on this, you know, which is kind of disappointing. But you know, like he's got stuff to do. So it's just me right now, like building up this game. So, but anyways, I've got like a lot of good rewards, a lot of good perks, and I think everybody who's like already contributed to the campaign. So we've got like 19 people, you know, who actually gave quite a bit. So like, you know, it's just taking a little bit of. It's just a slow start, but you know, this is kind of like one of my ways of trying to stick it to like the big company because we got a lot of good ideas, a lot of good game developers, a lot of indies like have amazing ideas, but they just don't have the funding or anything to get anything started. So you know, that's kind of what I'm working against at the moment. Right, and like now what I'm working against is like you know, scaling up the resolution of this. Right, so this is Megan, but this is not her level, so we'll switch over to the engine, and we're going to make sure that that platform is walkable. Okay, he can totally run right under that, so I'll have to move it down for him. Okay. Whoa, shit. And I just died. I forgot about that. Yeah. Forgot to make him jump. Hold on. Ah, he should have respawned from that. Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, usually he responds from that, so I gotta find out why he didn't respawn there. Okay. So, and I'm building this on a Mac, by the way. So, that's like not exactly. This isn't exactly the best building platform for these type of games. But I got a wife and got kids, so like had to take care of family stuff first. All right, there we got our slide. Okay, there we go here. All right, so you have to remember to jump. Okay, so we got our physics on this one, and then we got our physics on this one. All right, cool, cool, cool. I might move that up a little bit. If you'll notice, he's kind of got. If you'll notice, he's kind of standing at the bottom of this because there's a little bit of a lag. So I'm gonna move his physics body up a little bit to where it looks like he's actually standing in the middle of the snow, and that'll give him a little bit. Make it look a little bit more believable. But as for like this, it does actually work. Now the reason why he can jump on this platform yeah, so the reason why jumping and stuff works is because this platform is already registered as a ground level. Alright, and here we get into like some of the aliens that I'm definitely going to be replacing in this game. Alright. So our aliens do not look like that. They actually look much cooler. These are leftover graphics from another game that I built with my kids called Quest of the Gummy Witch. So, hold on. Gotta try to figure out what's going on with this thing over here. Right, so like but back to what I was saying about this platform here. So it does have a physics body. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move his physical body up, and like the way that I tend to do this is I like to try to make everything reusable. Like everything in my game should be kind of reusable. So I'm gonna put this right around here, I think, and that'll make it a little bit better for him to stand on. So I try to make everything like reusable, as reusable as possible. And so you'll notice like even in like some of my other games that I tend to use the same like kind of programming, same kind of code, the same kind of layout, because I just want to be able to swap graphics and elements between different levels. Hold on. Yeah, sorry it takes so long on my Mac to just load up. But while you're doing that, like while it's loading up, if you want to know more about this story and more about these characters, like you can check out the Kickstarter page, and you can also go, like go to my Gumroad account, and you can check out, hold on, let's see. You can for during the Kickstarter page, during the Kickstarter campaign, I've decided to put my comics and my novels online for free for those of you who might be interested in reading up a little bit on the lore, because this is a very long series, very like very it has a lot of like a lot of lore to it. So this game that I'm working on is actually a spin-off from the book that you just saw, and it takes place between chapters 2 and 3 of the book. And this character that we're playing right now, Zinjin, is actually one of the most pivotal characters in the game, or in the actual storyline, which expands like a couple of generations. Like we got the story, the original story starts off in feudal Japan, and then like oh actually ancient Japan, and then like later, it still didn't move up as much, but well I can fix that later, because I want him to stand on top of this, right? So. Mm not so much in the middle of it. So, anyways, like the story actually starts off in feudal Japan, and then like it goes through all like it expands like multiple generations into a cyberpunk future, right? So if you like anime and you like that kind of stuff, or you like futuristic stories, then this is probably something that you would be into. Why are you down so low? Let's put you up here. All right. All right, let's see how that one looks. I think that's not going to really work so well. Should be right around here, but we've got a little bit of overlap with him, with his standing on the ice. So, because I do want him to look like he's kind of standing in the middle of it, in the middle of this white part instead of like below it. So, he's not going to stay on these things for too long anyway, though, because he's going to have to move because he's going to be getting shot at and like people are going to be chasing him and stuff. So, but Zinjin and his crew, they are part of a group called CDULO. They are part of a like a military unit that was originally designed to protect Earth after like the genetic wars because there was like huge crime problem. And Zinjin was born during the genetic wars. So and he was recruited like by this guy named Admiral J. Lyons who liked him because, well, Zinjin's an orphan. His parents were actually killed during the genetic wars anyway. So Alliance kind of brought him in, trained him to be a soldier. And then, like after that, Earth got invaded by the Shiaki, who are the enemy that who are some of the enemy that we're gonna be putting into the game in a little bit. No, it's still not high enough. I don't know why, but well, I'm not really gonna mess with it too much. You get the general idea, and we're gonna make this guy bigger anyway. So yeah, so Zenji doesn't really like trust humans that much, but he's a very good soldier and a very good commander, and he always takes care of his team. And like so, he's actually very well respected within his by his peers, but he just doesn't really like to hang out with people so much. But as I mentioned, he is one of the pivotal characters in the book, so you can actually. I don't really recommend it if you want to play the game because this game has a couple of pretty traumatic points in it. So I don't know if you want to spoil it by reading the book. So some of the characters in this game you will not see in the book in the actual novel right now. But they are very pivotal to the story. And so you're going to learn their story in this game. All right. So that was like one of the first platforms that we've got. And I'll go ahead and scale it up a little bit more. Yeah. So now, yeah, we have like, we can use this for a bridge or we can use this for whatever we want. I'll save that one. And now we're going to go ahead and jump back into animate and create the second, create these other elements very quickly. All right. So we got our walk bridge. Let me go ahead and save this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and create this one. Okay. And like I said, I tend to normally like do these kind of like in pink or something. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off the no now when you're doing these at first you kind of want to turn off the outline in most cases. All right, so come over here, grab this, go F8, turn this here, jump into this. I'll go ahead and drop this down to 50 so that I can see the background, and then we'll go ahead and fill this, kind of run this through, fill this out. Alright, and for this one I'm going to be using more of a box style animation, so, or box style drawing. So I'm just going to grab everything over here, move this right there, move this right here. Actually, do I want to go all the way to the, yeah, I think I want to go all the way to the corners first on this. Okay, and yeah, I'll go ahead and drop it down here as well. Okay, yeah, that looks good enough here. And you know, since I'm still like using boxes and stuff, I'm just gonna grab this guy. Ah. Okay, so yeah, just like a a little simple box animation like tends to work very well for this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna move this over here. Don't want them to be the exact same size, so I'll drop this one down a little bit. And then like yeah, give it a little bit of like a variation. I think. Did I just do that? I'm all right. So I'm getting stuck on which application I'm using. All right, there we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. So now that we've kind of got these drawn out, what we can do is I want to drop them down here first. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually cut these and drop them down to the bottom one, and then they'll become like a one piece kind of thing. All right, there we go. Now for this one, what I'll do is I'll actually copy this and put it on the layer above. So copy and cut, paste in place, and then I'm gonna shrink this down here. Actually, no, that's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. I'll move this up first to right around here. All right. All right, cool, cool, cool. So this works. And now I'm gonna lock this bottom layer. And then I'm just gonna grab this over here and hack this off. I don't need that. I don't need this. And let's see, what else do I need? Don't need you. I'm gonna angle that anyway. This one. I don't need this. Okay, don't need that. And I don't think I need this one over here. Alright, cool. So, yeah, this will kind of like help me form these around here. And like I said, yeah, I don't want it to look like, these are not mechanical designs, so I don't want them to look like um, too angular or too sharp, really. So we are going to wind up rounding out some of these. But, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at first. Okay. Yeah, so something like this. Just to make sure that we can actually see that there's a couple of, like, layers of ice. I mean, like, layers of, I guess, layers of frozenness. Like, layers of ice under it. This one is a little bit too big, yeah. Okay, yeah, so something like this will work. And then I guess I can like chop off the head of it, chop off the top of it, and angle this out a bit more. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually unlock this bottom layer, and I'm going to copy this thing one more time. Copy this, and then I'm going to create another layer above this. Okay, and I'll go ahead and lock these bottom two. And this is going to be for that arching angle thing. Oh, not you. Yeah, I'm grabbing all the wrong spots. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna grab it and delete this from here. All right, and then we're gonna grab this and move it up, kind of like give it a little bit of a bridge look. Now, if these other two are getting in the way, we can just go ahead and like turn those off. Um, Actually, yeah, I'll turn these off before. Turn off the visibility on these. All right, so basically we're going to use the same technique that we used before, with me just kind of dragging it over here, and then I'll be using the paintbrush tool to kind of make it look a little bit more rugged, I think. Okay. Trying to decide which way I want to do this actually. Um, okay, yeah, I think I'll do it this way. No, I won't do it that way. I'm kind. Hold on, I'm kind of getting stuck on which way I want to. Which way would be the fastest? But okay. So we're gonna have like two of these actually. So this will be the top white layer. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and drag this up here. And then we'll just go around the contour of it. Yeah, okay, that's how I'm gonna do this one. Right, so I've only got one layer active at the moment, so I'm gonna start it here, and I'm just gonna, yeah, just kind of draw around this right here. Yeah, so like when you're making games, everybody kind of thinks you're crazy, especially if you're not like famous or big company or something like that, or if you don't have like a lot of followers or whatever on like Instagram and all of the big, social SNS platforms. Me, I never really. I mean, I've always been interested in playing games, but like I said, I'm more of a story guy. So like, I've been more interested in telling the story, like trying to tell the story. So that's why I started with writing first. I never. I mean, I did want to like work in gaming, but I always wanted to work on the creative direction side. So because I didn't study like any of this other stuff, so like I'm like self-taught in all of the stuff that you're seeing me do now. And for years I tried to get into like a gaming companies in Japan, but they just wouldn't let me in because they're like, oh well, you don't have a background, blah 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 blah. Then I like started doing IT recruiting, and I had like a lot of my clients were gaming companies, but I couldn't get into even then, like I couldn't get into a gaming company myself. And then like I started working for like Apple, and like I wanted to make iPhone games, but they're like, well, if you work for us, you can't do that here. So I couldn't make iPhone games while I was working at Apple. But so like so I stopped working there, and started doing like mobile games. But I still couldn't really get where I wanted to go. So with the gaming stuff, like actually getting into a professional game company, and so that's why like I decided to start my own game company, and then like which I've been kind of working on and doing for a couple years. And it was going on pretty. It was going all right before COVID hit, I think. So like then that kind of took the wind out of my online store and the stuff that I was kind of using to fund my game development. And like we didn't have any good otaku events in Japan for like 2 or 3 years. So like online store sales and everything kind of like started to fold. But actually that was a good thing because during that time there was nothing else to do, so I could kind of focus on like building up my online store and like building up the game world. Um, and like start working on actually making the demos and stuff like that of the games that are kind of connected to this universe. Which is kind of what I'm working on right now. So yeah, like it's been a pretty big journey, but like what I really want to do though is like I said, I've always kind of wanted to be the guy who come. I have the universe in my head. I've always had the universe ever since I was a kid. I never really had the technical ability or the skill set, to actually do it because I didn't go to school for any of this stuff. It's just like just YouTube and Google and like Udemy is like how I'm learning everything. So I would really like, I'm surrounded, I realize that I'm surrounded by a lot of really, really talented people here in Tokyo, especially foreign people who have a hard time finding work, and they're trying to get into gaming, but, they don't have the Japanese language ability. So, I would like to be able to use my universe to, like, give people jobs and, like, let them do what they want to do. Well, I just, like, like, tell the story and, like, make the animation. Like, I'm more on to, like, actually the story side of it. So I want to make the animations. I want to make films. I've got movie scripts, TV pilots, and everything written. I've approached Netflix. I've approached like every major company, but they're just like, well, if it's not Harry Potter, or if it's not like, if it doesn't have a huge following, or if it's like not Terminator 8 or something like that, we're not really so interested. And unfortunately, I mean, like, it's a risk and like like I think back in my generation, like the generation like James Cameron, George Lucas, like Steven Spielberg, Stephen King, those guys, they weren't afraid to take any risk, and that's like even if even if everybody told them that it wasn't going to work, they still kind of did what they needed to do anyway. Granted, they had a few advantages that like a lot of people of color don't have. But they still had to like take a risk and still had to like put themselves out there. But and a lot of the times when they did that, a lot of the companies that they were like approaching, like they were like, "You're crazy. This is never gonna work." But now, if you look at everything that's coming on the big screen, it's most like that's successful in the big screen nowadays is mostly based on their work. So, like, but I think like when I'm approaching and trying to talk to companies nowadays, it's just like they're just too afraid to like deal with new talent or take any new risk and stuff like that. That's why the movie, filming, and game industry has been like pretty stale for the past like a couple of years, I think. And so, like, I think one of my main things is like I like to support new talent, and like I've got this huge universe that I've been trying to build. So I would like to use this Kickstarter in my universe to like actually kind of help people get what they want and like give the world like new stories and stuff like that because the story that I have is amazing. Like it's just that nobody knows about it and nobody ever really gets to see it. Because in order to do anything or get anybody to look at your work, you have to like have 1 million followers on TikTok or something like that, or you have to like be related to like some famous person or whatnot. And it just doesn't really, it shouldn't be that way, I think. Talent should be based on talent and not like connections and stuff like that. I understand like, it's all a corporate kind of thing, and I understand that, companies got to make their money, which is okay, but at the same time, I think they're missing out on a lot of good talent, by simply not wanting to take any risk like the old guys used to do. So that's why I respect the old movie creators and the OGs in the industry that we're kind of looking at now because they actually had the balls to like stand up, do something like different, take the risk, take the hits, um, and that's why they're the great ones. So I'm not trying to be the great one, to be honest. I'm just trying to tell a story. uh, you know so I would rather for other people to be the great ones than like for me to just be able to like support them. Mm. But unless you have power or connections, you can't really like do anything in this world. So and that, I don't really think that that's the way it should be. So that's one of my main things for like making this little for this little game adventure is like just trying to, I don't know, trying to like I guess balance things out a little bit, you know um to where it's not, where you don't have to like show people you don't have to like kind of like be related to like Stephen King or anything to actually have a good idea or a good hit. And if my voice is getting like a little bit low, that's because I'm getting sleepy. All right, so I will be doing this all week anyway. So I'll be streaming all week because I got nothing else to do. And we're still like 19 days into our Kickstarter, and unlike my business partner, I haven't given up yet. So like I'm really really disappointed like in that because he just didn't do any promotion or anything for it, and just like when the shit hit the fan, he just kind of bounced, and took what I left him. So but people are gonna people, so humans are gonna human. So I mean, like I guess it's something that he'll have to think about later. But for right now, I'm on my own on this whole adventure that we started together with 19 days and not really so much support. I mean, the guys from my meetup group, though, man, I have a meetup group here in Tokyo. They are amazing guys. So, they always step up to help out, whenever they can. So they really want to see this as a success as well. All right, cool. So yeah. Anyway, that's like a part of the story of like the background story of what's going on here. For this one, I think what we're going to do is I want to make. I'm not sure which color I want to make this. I don't think I'm gonna leave it that gray. I think I'm gonna turn it over, like maybe add this darker one to it. Hmm. Yeah, so I'll put the top layer of this a little bit more of the darker gray. So if you understand what I'm saying, or if you're like a creator and you're having a hard time, you understand the headache and hassle of trying to get something made and trying to create something, support my Kickstarter. That will definitely help. Would definitely help out a lot, and we really do need it. And I really am like trying to build something for everybody. You know, um, build something that everybody can enjoy. That everybody can use, and that'll inspire people. Inspire the next generation of people, of creators. You know, so if I don't really make my campaign goal, I'm gonna feel like I kind of like, because I always tell my kids, you can do whatever you want to, blah 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 blah. I'm a big advocate of that, but if I wind up not being able to meet my campaign goal, I'm gonna feel like I kind of let everybody down as well. Well, not let everybody down, but just kind of. I don't think I don't think it'll be like this. It'll have the same effect as if I won't feel like I was a positive role model, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I will. It's just kind of like, I'm just kind of up in the air right now, like kind of figuring out what to do with the rest of this campaign. But the only thing I know how to do is just keep on moving forward and building my game, even if even if I don't got no backup. So yeah, and I mean, I like building games anyway, so it's not like it's not like it's a huge disadvantage or anything. All right, so I'm still piddling around trying to figure out what color I want to use for this. Uh, okay, actually, I think this will work because we're probably gonna wind up putting some extra blue, some kind of blue lines in here, like to kind of indicate ice. So yeah, all right. So I think I am gonna go ahead and outline this in. No, that's not what I was thinking. I want this one. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and outline this in blue. And yeah, that. see how that looks. Okay. Mm, okay, you know what? That nah, like this one in the middle is okay. The one at the bottom, I'll think I'll have to change the line color of that one to like something like darker. So yeah, okay, yeah, that'll make a little bit more sense, I think. And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch this over here, and I'm gonna use this line tool, and I'm just gonna like draw some like kind of. Do I want to use the line tool? Hold on, let me jump up in here a little bit more. Okay, do I want to use that one or do I want to use this one? Okay, so we kind of want to make it look, okay, I see what this is going to be about. Yeah, we kind of want to make it look like there's some, I don't know, some like icy cracks or something in here, so. Yeah, make sure that everybody knows that this is like an ice level, so. Now, on the inside, it like should look more like rocks. I was actually gonna do that, but I'm getting kind of lazy. I'm getting kind of sleepy, so we were just gonna put like some random stuff here, and then like for here, we're just gonna like put like some little straight lines. I think so. We'll probably do a mix of like white and blue with these. Okay, so we'll probably wind up changing like some of these later anyway, so it's not gonna be like a huge issue. We're just kind of like trying to get a feel for it, and that way when I can like actually have money to pay a developer to do this, like they have an idea, they already have a template and like an idea of what I'm looking for, and like this will be good for artists as well. Yeah, man. Okay, this is kind of what I've got like already set up. So can you do a more professional version of it? Okay. Yeah, so something like this will work. I actually work much faster, but when I'm on Twitch or something like that, and I get like kind of, I don't really know what to say, so I'm just like keep talking the whole time, and like I think the combination of talking and trying to like do art doesn't really suit me so well, but yeah, I do it anyway. So, all right. So anyway, this is kind of what we're gonna go for this one, at the moment, and now this is looking a little bit darker than I would like for it to be. So. Yeah. Alright, so maybe we'll go with that one. Let's see how this looks. That doesn't look too bad. But I'm gonna nitpick a little bit. Do I want this one or do I want this one? Yeah, I'll go with this one. It's kind of curious. I think I did screw that up. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit colder, I think. Okay, yeah, I think we might go with this one. All right, so same thing. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go ahead and export it out as a PNG sequence. Okay, so this will be like ice bridge 1. so this will be Ice Bridge 1, and let's see, what do I got? Going over here. I have no idea why my Twitch stream said that I'm doing like Guilty Gear Elevator. Because I just done like a different. Because I just updated this thing. Alright. Well, anyways, oh shoot, I forgot. For this one, this graphic's kind of big, so I'm gonna have to like actually shrink this down, I think. How big are you? Oh, no. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to shrink it down anyway, but not inside of an animate. So 12. Yeah, there we go. Save it out. All right, and we will jump back into Unity over here. All right, so yeah, this is my creative process for the moment. Grab this guy. All right, so remember, we're looking for like 300 people. 300 people to join our Kickstarter campaign and like help me develop this game. Well, I say it was us, and then like until like the campaign started. Now it's just me. So unfortunately. Right, cool. So we're going to be using this ice bridge in a couple of different ways, actually. So the first one will be like a standard like a platform. So I'll go ahead and move this guy out, and then scale him up like quite a bit. Yeah. So this will be a platform that you can kind of walk on at like in the foreground. Yeah. Now I can get pretty crazy with this if I want to. So, but this will be a nice ice bridge that you can walk on in the foreground. But before we can do all of that, we are going to have to change his physical body. So for this physical body, a box collider I don't think is going to work too well, or will it? Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of the box collider and put a polygon collider on here. Okay, so I will move this up a little bit here, and move it over here. Kind of like smooth it out right there. I think I'm gonna follow these lines in here. Okay. And I noticed my music has stopped, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay, I'll put a little extra space over here for to kind of run around. All right, so yeah, that might be good, I think. Maybe I can add this and this a little bit. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead and do a little bit of a test time on this. So this will be like the actual walkable um, like platform that he'll have access to. So I'll put that right there. Okay, go ahead and play it. Oh, shoot, sorry about that, guys. I'm getting sleepy, so. Wow, it looks like my stream has stopped. Wow, it looks like my stream is totally frozen, actually. Okay, yeah, looks like my stream is frozen, actually, guys, so. Or maybe not, so. Okay, let me bring Zinjin up over here. Oh shoot, he just died. Hmm. Okay, yeah, looks like, yeah, everything is frozen on my stream, so. Alright, since the stream is frozen, I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop off of this one. It was doing pretty good before, but now. Yeah. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, when I start getting tired, when I start getting quiet, I'm getting sleepy, so it's about time for me to probably knock this one off and go to bed. He just keeps on running right into that thing too. Oh, okay. Now, realistically, that guy shouldn't be able to kill him. So, yeah, I'm like just paying attention to something else. So, okay, we got this. We got this. All right, we got this over here. Boom. All right, can I walk on this? Yeah. So I want to make sure I can walk on it and I won't fly off the screen. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. So we got that one built. All right, and now what we're going to use this for again is we're going to go ahead and use the same like ice platform. What is this? Ice platform 3. We're going to use this ice bridge. So we're going to use this ice bridge 1, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, give it a bit of a, what is it? A shadow. And the reason I'm going to give it a shadow is because we're going to move this onto a different layer. So let me go ahead and close this up. Where is my... Okay, so we got our background 5, background 4, background 2. These are the scene layers that I've got. So we're going to put this onto a foreground. Alright, and I think I'm going to drop it on foreground foreground 1. No, I think I'm going to drop this one foreground 4. Alright, so I'm going to grab this ice bridge 1. This one right here, and I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put it on foreground 4. Right? And what that's going to do is it's going to bring it way in front of the player. So it's going to be like kind of like we're looking through, like something that we're kind of looking through. I'm going to take the physics body off of this. So I'm going to like disconnect that. And then we're going to make sure that this is on sorting layer 0, sorting layer 1. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it on sorting layer 0. Order in layer. Order in layer, I'm going to put this up to something like something ridiculous like 100, I think. And rendering layer, yeah, that will be the same. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this, I'm going to scale this guy up. Yeah, scale it up pretty big. And then I'm going to move it up to the top of the screen. Let's see, I might move it right around here to where the camera is. And this is where we're going to get into our, like, I guess I call it like a layer contouring. Just kind of putting like dark stuff or other elements in front of the screen. So okay, as a matter of fact, I can probably make this a bit darker. And switch it more over to a bluish tone. Okay, yeah, so like something like this is where we're going to get into like, you know, our layer contouring. You know, just kind of like making sure that there's like black shadows or whatever, you know, around. So I can do something like that. I can change the angle of it, or, you know, basically kind of do whatever I want. So I might put that one there, and then I might actually like duplicate again and W, drag it the other one like down further. Okay, so if we go down here, actually that's something I need to show you. So if we go down here, there are a few things that I've kind of already added as background elements. Okay, so now when we play it, we should have like, you know, the little, you know, kind of like a little, like, it looks like we're kind of looking through. Yeah, looking through like a space, that's maybe from a cave, and we're just seeing this kind of take place with him dropping in. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so there's that one that we just dropped in down here. I'm gonna have to fix that graphic because I noticed that there's a little bit of space in it that I didn't notice before. But, you know, that's an easy fix. I'll just have to re-import it after I fix that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Can he run further? Okay, good, that blocks him. Alright. So, yeah, he can get on top top of this, and then he can like run over here. Got his other platform there. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so we're making progress here. I gotta figure out what's up with that bounce when he's hitting something though. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's a little bit of progress for today. Um, so I'll go ahead and save this. Okay, save that, jump back over into animate, and then like we still have like a couple more graphics that we're gonna do. So like I'll do those earlier tomorrow morning, I guess, because I'm getting sleepy now. So like if you like this stream, like you know, I'll be doing this like all week and just trying to get more people. Remember, we're trying to get like 300 people for our Kickstarter campaign, at least like 300 people, or if possible 5,000 people. You know, to just give like the minimum amount as possible, just to, like, you know, like $10 is like fine. Just like give anything that you can to try to get the Kickstarter algorithm rolling, you know, so that we can like hopefully get this project funded. Alright, so like that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'll be posting this on like, well, on social media tomorrow. You know, like, you know, just chopping it up and seeing what is valuable. Alright, and I'll be posting that up as well as on TikTok and on Instagram and Twitter. Right. So thank you very much for watching my stream. Like I hope like you'll watch tomorrow as I continue to build out this level, and then we'll get into more stuff like doing enemies and stuff like that. So. Alright, catch you guys later. Everyone have a good one, get some rest, and I will see you all like tomorrow again for some more game development. Thank you very much, and have a good night.